The earth never ceases to amaze. From jagged cliffs to smooth pillars. Some rock formations seem almost impossible, as if sculpted by a higher power rather than nature itself. I have always been fascinated by these wonders, and today I'm taking you on a journey to 30 of the most mind-blowing rock formations on the planet. Before we get started, I want to know, where are you watching from? Drop it in the comments. I love seeing how far this adventure reaches. One, The Wave, Arizona, USA. A swirling sandstone formation shaped like a frozen wave. The wave looks too perfect to be real. Its vibrant stripes of red, pink, and orange are a photographer's paradise. I can't get over how smooth yet intricate it feels up close. 2. Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland. Over 40,000 interlocking basalt columns form this natural wonder. Legend says giants built it to reach Scotland, but in reality, volcanic activity created these hexagonal pillars. I can spend hours walking across them, imagining the stories of the past. 3. Zhangjiajie National Forest. China, towering sandstone pillars rise into the mist, inspiring the floating mountains in Avatar. The sheer height and unique shape make you feel like you've stepped into another world. Have you seen photos of this place? They barely do it justice. 4. Meteora, Greece. Massive rock pillars rise from the Thessalian plains, crowned with ancient monasteries. The combination of human architecture and natural rock is breathtaking. I often wonder how monks managed to reach the top centuries ago. 5. Bryce Canyon Hoodoos, Utah, USA. Thousands of thin, spire-like rocks called hoodoos create a landscape that feels otherworldly. Each formation is unique, carved by frost and wind over millions of years. I'd love to hike here at sunrise. Imagine the colors. If you could hike among these spires, which one would you pick? Comment your choice. 6. Uluru, Australia. This giant sandstone monolith stands alone in the desert, sacred to the Anangu people. Its red surface glows brilliantly at sunset, creating a magical spectacle. I always find myself staring in awe, wondering about the stories it holds. 7. Moeraki Boulders, New Zealand. Perfectly round stones scattered along Kokohei Beach, some the size of small cars. Their mysterious formation has fascinated scientists and travelers alike. I love how these natural spheres feel like stepping into a fantasy movie. 8. Devil's Tower, Wyoming, USA. A massive volcanic plug rises dramatically from the plains. Its vertical columns make it perfect for rock climbing enthusiasts. I can only imagine the view from the top. It must feel like touching the sky. 9. Pinnacles Desert, Western Australia. Thousands of limestone pillars emerge from golden sands, creating an eerie yet beautiful desert landscape. Walking here feels like exploring an alien planet. Have you ever seen a desert like this? 10. Tsingy de Bemaraha, Madagascar sharp. Limestone pinnacles cover this forest, forming a labyrinthine terrain. Locals call it the place where one cannot walk barefoot. I'd love to navigate this natural maze. It's both thrilling and intimidating. If you could explore one of these formations up close, which would it be? Let me know in the comments. 11. Cappadocia, Turkey. Unique volcanic cones shaped by erosion, many housing ancient cave dwellings. Hot air balloons floating over the landscape at sunrise make it feel surreal. I've always dreamt of seeing that view firsthand. 12. Reynisdrangar, Iceland. Massive basalt sea stacks rise from the Atlantic Ocean near Vik. Legend says trolls formed them, but volcanic activity explains their creation. I love how they pierce the misty waves dramatically. 13. Chocolate Hills, Philippines. Hundreds of cone-shaped hills spread across Bohol, turning chocolate brown in the dry season. Walking among them is like stepping into a whimsical painting. Have you ever seen anything so symmetrical, yet natural? 14. Bungle Range, Australia. Beehive-shaped sandstone formations in Uluru National Park. Each dome has striking orange and black stripes caused by microbial growth. I can imagine hiking there for days and still finding surprises. 15. Ayers Rock, Mount Augustus, Australia, the largest rock in the world, even bigger than Uluru. Its smooth surface and massive size are humbling. I'd love to climb this giant and see the surrounding desert stretch endlessly. If you had one day to visit these wonders, which would top your bucket list? Share below. I'm curious. 16. Meteora's lesser-known pillars, Greece. Besides the famous monasteries, smaller pillars create a maze of natural sculptures. I find them fascinating because they're less explored but equally stunning. 17. Bromo, Tengger, Semeru, Indonesia. This volcanic landscape features jagged ridges, misty valleys, and steaming craters. The combination of volcanic activity and jagged rocks makes it feel alive. I can only imagine the thrill of standing near an active volcano. 18. Wulingyuan, China. Thousands of quartzite sandstone pillars rise above lush forests, forming a labyrinth. The fog wrapping around these formations gives them an ethereal look. Walking here feels like a dream. 19. Arches National Park, Utah, USA. Over 2,000 natural stone arches, including the famous Delicate Arch. The way wind and water carved these over millennia is astonishing. I could spend hours photographing their perfect curves. 20. Meteora Cliff Monasteries, Greece. Clinging to sheer cliffs, these monasteries create a perfect blend of history and geology. I love imagining monks scaling these rocks centuries ago. 21st, Pedra da Gávea, Brazil. A massive granite monolith rising from the rainforest. Legends speak of mysterious carvings, and it's one of the most challenging hikes in Rio de Janeiro. I'd love to see the panoramic view from its summit. 22. Zhangye, Danxia, China. Colorful rock formations creating a rainbow landscape. The layers of red, yellow, and green are breathtaking. I never get tired of looking at them. They almost seem painted. 23. Meteora Rock Labyrinth, Greece. Beyond the main pillars, hidden paths twist through smaller formations, perfect for adventure seekers. I'd love to explore every corner and discover secrets hidden in the rocks. 24. El Torcal, Spain. Unique limestone formations resembling sculptures carved by wind and water. Each rock seems to tell a story. I could spend a day guessing what each shape represents. 25. Meteora Sunset Peaks, Greece. Watching the sun hit the sandstone pillars creates a magical golden glow. I always dream of being there at sunset, feeling the ancient energy of the rocks. 26. Meteora Forest Pillars, Greece. Smaller sandstone pillars mixed with forests create a surreal landscape. Walking here is like entering another world. 27. Meteora Hidden Monasteries, Greece. Some monasteries are tucked behind cliffs, almost invisible from afar. I love the secrecy and history behind these hidden gems. 28. Meteora Rock Shadows, Greece. Sunlight casts dramatic shadows over the pillars, creating ever-changing patterns. It feels alive. 29. Meteora Wind Sculptures, Greece. Erosion has shaped pillars into almost whimsical forms. I could stare at these natural sculptures for hours. 30. Meteora Night Glow, Greece. Under the stars, the pillars take on a mystical aura. I've always imagined sitting there, listening to the wind, and feeling timeless. If you had to pick just one of these rock formations to visit tomorrow, which would it be? Comment your dream spot. I'd love to see your answers. And if you enjoyed exploring these incredible natural sculptures with me, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I promise we'll uncover even more unbelievable places together.